Hello? Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Hello?
Hi, yes, this is Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Hello.
Hi. Who else was on the call? Oh, Patsella. Patsella, is it? Okay. Okay. We have a few minutes to start, but there's no official start. And so the plan is I pick up a question from everyone, and then when we roundabout, and then give every person to chance a quick question. And if you have two questions, we get back to you after we answer the other person question.
Okay.
So I'm here to the first question. Please introduce yourself. Let's meet the class. You are involved in my class, Dr. Azadi class, and then we can go with the question. Oh, here, Dr. Azadi. Hi.
Hey, Dr. Zola, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you, Dr. Azadi?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, so I was thinking, I was asking students to just give me one question, and then I will take another question from the other student. Then if there is no question, we get back to the first person.
Sounds
This
great.
is the approach. Okay. Okay, so who wants to start?
I'm actually having a problem. This is Katina. I'm having a problem with the assignment.
Cool.
Because what was posted was for Minnesota, and I have picked for Virginia and Maryland for separation of to compare the two states. So I was telling the professor, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of confused here because I don't even know which one to pick. Are we supposed to continue using what was posted for assignment 1, or we supposed to use what we picked for assignment 1? Because I never gotten the data for Minnesota or Virginia.
Sorry. Did you look at my announcement? Because I posted all data sets over there. And just if you can tell us about your topic, we're going to help you. But I wrote for you, you have to modify the codes. But just let us know about your topic, we're going to help you.
Okay, my topic I took for number 1 is compare the average annual percent of diabetes Medicare enrollees age 65 to 75 having hemoglobin A1C between 2 states. So like state 1 or state 2. And I'm looking at Maryland and Virginia. I'm like, okay, since I'm already there, let me just figure like working with those 2 states. So,
Okay, so it's very easy to go because let's forget about your second topic because we are due for the first assignment. And then you have a data, Medicare national data by county. Do you have the data set?
National data, I think, Dr.
Are you in Dr. Azar's class, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, do you have the Medicare national data by county?
Yeah, I see the Medicare national data.
And you have the code, and do you have an example for the eye exam, correct? I explained that in the video that this is the code, this is the 2 state. If you want to go with 2 state, you need to subset the data, generate 2 data set, and then.
Yeah, there's a sample 1 code, then there is sample 2 code and sample 3 code for the assignment.
Okay.
I see all of those.
So if you see, can you share your screen and let's see this the real example, and then other students can benefit from that. Can you share your screen?
I'm trying here.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to do it, but
Okay, there is a green button on the share. Click on the share, open the computer, and then as long as Petzl is trying to share her screen, is there any other question? Can I pick them?
Yes, screen. Okay,
Okay.
let me see here. Okay. It just says almost a sketch to what you want.
Click anyone, you can change it later.
So do you have any, anybody has any more question? Like, can you say your questions? Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I have a question. So I had imaging is what I selected, comparing imaging, MRI, PT, and CT scans, but it was all states.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the video. I downloaded the data, but the data on the RStudio seems a little different because it's like Minnesota imaging, the one I pulled off the discussions page, and I can't get it to manipulate the data to show me all states. I can share and kind of show you what I have.
Okay. Okay, please bear with us, Kainan, and after Priscilla, we can look at your example.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Okay, great. Okay, Priscilla, I can see you are sharing.
You can see my screen?
I can see.
I'm trying to share it, but I'm not too much of a technology person.
I can see your screen, but it's very so tiny screen. It's really hard to see.
It is.
You are sharing a screen. Maybe that's the reason you can.
Oh, maybe that's the reason why I can't go to.
Can you go to? Okay, it's in the class.
Let me go to the access to the.
Can you go to the RStudio? Because I assume you download the data. You have everything in the RStudio.
I didn't do RStudio because this is a Chromebook. I did the RStudio on my desktop.
Okay.
But it doesn't have a camera, so I'm not using the desktop to do the live section because it doesn't have a camera. Because I would like to share. I'm not sure whether it will continue to do that as well.
So how can I help you if you don't have RStudio? So how can I help you here? So let's go with the other question because if you don't have RStudio, so I cannot help you here. I can look at your code, see okay what's wrong with your codes. You also can send the draft of your code to Dr. Azadi. We look at the codes and then back to you with the correct data set and codes. That's because as long as you have the data set, you only need to change the name of variables. I clearly stated in the first and second video for the individual assignment. Let's pick up another person to answer, to raise the question, and then share your draft of your code with Dr. Azadi. We'll look at that back to you soon.
Okay.
Okay. Please stop sharing, then Kainan can share this screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to move this thing as well.
Okay, just click on the stop sharing, you will see that. Kainan, do you want to try that? And if the message pop up, okay. Stop sharing, you can stop sharing. Okay, thank you, Pastor. Okay, Kainan, please go ahead. Okay.
All right, so like I mentioned, I was doing the imaging procedures for all states, and the data set I downloaded was right there. That was the only one I saw that mentioned anything about imaging.
Can you read the data set? Can you run the line 9, please? Okay, double click on the data on the right hand side. Above the first data, the first one. Double click on that, okay. Okay, this is your data. What are you looking, and which state are you looking for?
So, and I don't even know if I really picked the right one, but one of the options we had was all states, like comparing.
Okay, you are comparing all the states. Can you refresh my mind with your topic? What was your topic?
The topic was, the only thing I put on there was, let's make sure I have this right here. Compare the number of MRI procedures and PET-CT procedures.
Okay, great. Close the data set, I get the point. Close the data set back to your codes, please. Okay, and then run the line 12. Run it, please. Okay, this is the variable you need for these data sets. So you are going to compare the MRI procedure. The first variable is MRI procedure. Can you copy the MRI procedure in the console?
In the console?
No, don't do that, because you are not going. You are comparing the MRI procedure and another procedure, right? You don't need to subset the data. No, remove line 17 till 21. You don't need that section. This is for if you like to generate a subset data. Remove that one. Okay, then copy the MRI procedure from here. Only MRI procedure, no quotation mark.
No quotations.
Okay. And okay, and it should be the means here, line 20. Line 20, okay, replace, you have MRI procedure. You just need to change the hospital to data, correct?
Yeah.
Because you read the data as a data set. I believe you also removed can you undo the line, you remove that, because you also remove the, can you guys scroll up, please? Let's see.
Yeah, sorry.
The data, okay. Oh, you have the data. Okay, change the hospital to the data and change the clinic to the data. This is your first variable, and the second variable will be, okay, that's fine, you can enter that. And the second variable, change the clinic to data. What is your second variable?
CT scans, I think was the other one.
Copy that.
PET scan. All right.
Okay, copy to the line 21. Line 21 replaced by MRI procedure.
Oh, I got you. I see now. That makes sense.
Okay.
It didn't make sense, but.
Okay, then you can just copy line 20, 21 and change the mean to a standard deviation, or change the standard deviation, line 24 and 25, and you see the standard deviation. And
I got it.
And you can change line 28 to MRI procedure, and the hospital should be data, and then the same for 32, and then for the t-test, you just should hospital with the data, clinic with the data, MRI procedure with CT procedure, the same for box plot. Is it easy to go, right?
Yeah, so I get it now. So I wasn't getting any data because it was still trying to pull from the hospital file. I just need the data and procedure. But like we changed 20 and 21 on the standard deviations for all three of my variables I have in this. Do I need to put all of them there in, the step 6, step 7, and so on? Am I tracking right?
Yes.
All right.
You can do it during this Zoom meeting, and then you can ask another question if you're not able to fix that. So I can pick up another question as long as you are working with this.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing, and I'll change it, and I'll work with it. Okay. And thanks for the help.
Sure. Any other question? If there's no question, I can run a new, I can give you an example from any other data sets. Okay, Ryan, what is your title? Ryan? Daniel, what's your topic?
My topic is comparing acute.
Okay, acute and non-acute. Yes. For which procedure?
For between black and white. Visits between diabetic patients between black and white.
Okay, there is no topic for that in the black and white. Can you read your topic completely?
Yeah, let me go back into the.
Mm-hmm. You are in my class, Daniel, correct?
I'm sorry?
You are in my class.
Yes.
Okay. I can look at your topic also here.
It was comparing the annual percent of Medicare enrollees having at least one ambulatory visit.
Okay.
In black and white.
Okay. Are you okay with your topic? Do you have any questions? You are working, are you using Excel or RStudio for this, Daniel?
RStudio.
Okay. Are you clear with your codes? Everything is fine?
Mostly. The issue that I'm having is with the exercise for this week.
Okay.
About it, line 8 specifically, I'm not sure what to put in those blocks.
Can you share your screen? We can go through the question. Okay.
Specifically, I've got it highlighted in yellow. That's
I see. For the hospital net benefit. Yeah. Are you using Excel for this or RStudio?
I'm using both.
Okay.
Trying to do it in both.
Okay, thank you for raising that because Susan also asked me this question. If you are using Excel, you need to generate the variables. Basically, you need to go okay, you can choose, you can.
Yeah, I kind of did the total.
Okay.
For each of these.
Oh, and distract from each other, right?
I just wasn't sure where to go from there for finding the mean.
Yeah, the point is, you generated the sum of the variable. You need to generate a column for the benefit, and then you will be able to filter that.
Okay.
Okay, can you insert a column after column E? Right click, insert a column. Okay, not here. I like to have the revenue and cost together and then other column as an extra column. Okay, then you can click on line 2, row 2. Okay, it's going to be equal. Press equal total hospital cost minus total hospital revenue.
Okay.
D minus, no, it should be D. Click on D. I'll remove brackets. Equal, push only equal. Okay, click on D2 minus. Okay, E2. Enter. Okay, click on the corner of that. That's it. And yes, drag it down. Okay, here this is the data set you have. This is you generated the data right here. This is some of the data. Hospital negative benefit does mean they don't have revenue, but just they have a negative benefit. Then you should go with the if comment if you like to generate for the teaching.
Okay, so down here.
Yes, it should be the same as oh yes, that's it. You have it, and then you can change on the should be F, right? The F is a benefit column. You can call it benefit to make sure to have this. This should be F. Okay. Yes, change I2 to F2. Okay, F2. F is already 2. You can just F, that's it. And that's it, just enter it. What happened?
It went to 0.
Okay, it's not possible. Can you see what's the E2? E2 is also, you should change the E2 to C2, right? C2?
Oh, goodness.
That's it, change it. What happened?
I want to say that it was, we were using G or.
No, can you scroll down? I need to see the benefit. Okay, click on this. Okay, it's here. Can you click on the top on the formula section? And scroll up. Okay, you see F2, okay. No, it should be, Daniel, it should be instead of F2, it should, we have to filter by the year. It should be F2 now. The first one should be C2 minus C. C2 to C2. Change the F to C. The other one, yes. Change the F to C. Same C. Okay, change the C to F. Because we're filtering the data. Okay.
I think this one we should be using I. Shouldn't we?
No. This is F. You are computing F.
Okay.
So you fix that. Now click on the formula section. You should just work with that. And okay, you say C2 to C and then F2. Enter it, and what's the message? It's 0. Can you click on that and go up to see what's the formula? I like to see the section that show the formula in this. Okay, here. So it's inactive. Why it's inactive? Click on this. Okay, here you go. See that. If F2 equal, okay, the reason is 0. Remove the equal to 0. Just remove bigger than 0. Remove the bigger than 0, but keep the quotation. Enter that. Let's see what the result will be, because you have some negative observation. Okay, you should keep the quotation here. Comma quotation. Okay. And don't keep the bigger sign, just the quotation mark. Open and close it. One more quotation. Okay, and then enter it. It is not, you can't see anything here.
No.
Let me do it here. Are you using RStudio also for this? Because RStudio, let me check it, my computer. Why is it not right with this? For this part, you have a negative observation. That's the reason. Cost, let me just a moment. Go and work with a mean variable and then back to this, because copy the column, copy the formula from the other column and see what you have. I have the results, so something is wrong with the formula you are using. Let me show you what I have here. Can you stop sharing? Let me share my screen. What is this question? I don't follow this, Ryan. Please ask a specific question. Okay, here, can you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So this is column C. I filtered this column, and then this is column F. And if I go with the counts if, I can see 191. Bigger than 1, bigger than 0. If I remove the 0, I should have 0 observation. All of them is negative. So this is, let's see the distribution of this data. Doesn't make any sense. You have a lot of negative point here. That's the reason you cannot see that. In our RStudio, I imputed all the negative with 0. Then here, you can say, okay. You can go with if, yeah, just go and report if any benefit is more than 0. Stay with this. Can you see this screen? Let me give you higher resolution. You can see that. Can you see the formula? Can you repeat that in your site?
Let me.
Are you in the first assignment exercise or second exercise?
Yeah.
First exercise or second?
Second.
Oh, seconds. Okay, for the second, it's teaching and non-teaching. You are correct. Instead of C, you should use the teaching and non-teaching. Go with that section. Because the formula I gave you was for the year, not for the teaching. Can you share your screen again and back to that? Because it's working. I was thinking it's not working for the negative point. Change the C to I, probably that's I, correct? Teaching is, okay. Okay, this is I2, I32, okay, and equal to 1. E should be, instead of E, you should F, correct? F2, it is F3031. You remove the if comment. Okay, you are typing.
Yeah.
I should not work here because you should F2, what is that? No, the F should be I, and the I should be F.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, try that one. No results.
Told me I entered it wrong.
Counts if I2 equal to 1, and after 1 you put as a, okay, that's it, add a comma and okay, enter it. You have it, 191, right?
Yes.
So then you can go with the same, instead of count if, go with the average if. The point was creating a new variables. Everything else is the same.
Okay.
But yeah, if you are working with RStudio, my first recommendation is going with RStudio, because as you see here, if you switch one column, you can still see the value, but that value is incorrect value. Yeah, because you know, don't remove. You can hide this. Don't remove that, because if you remove that, you cannot see the benefit.
I was just going to shift that cell to the right.
Yeah, just because the Excel is a smart program, and you add something to that, so it automatically will move everything to the right. Click on the F and hide it. And then you can compute that, but you can see your table here. Okay, Darren, any other question?
Hey, when I renamed the data, we were just talking about in RStudio, it didn't run. I got an error.
Can you share your screen again one more time? See what the problem is. Okay, can you run line 9? Okay, it's running. What's the problem? Okay, go ahead and run the other part. Run line 12. Okay, run line 20 and 21. Why do you have to, okay. Why do you have to, what's line 22? Are you comparing 3 different procedures?
So In the assignment, the selection, it says CT/PET, so I didn't know if it was 2 or all 3, but I read it.
No, look at the variable. There is a variable for pet.ct. Can you see that?
I can.
No, here, so, yeah. I can see that in your console. Can you see that?
Yeah, the PG procedures. I don't even know what that is, but yeah, part of the selection was it said PET/CT all states, and I thought it was weird 3 variables, but.
No, if your topic is MRI and CT, do not include the PT and CT, just 2 variables, stay with 2. Remove the line 22, you don't need that one. And the same for line 25. Okay, make sure to run line 23 and 24. I need to make sure it's working for you. Okay. Okay, then run line 28.
So did I put this in properly as far as like how to set up the table? I guess I need to take PET out.
Yeah, just copy the after mean. You just yeah, you have extra bracket. You have to remove that. After the table, you should just keep 1 variable. Remove the second one. Remove that one. Remove that one too.
All right.
Okay. Run line 28. And then run line 29. Okay, you have the observation. Go scroll down to line after to see what you have for the CT. Okay. Okay, then MRI, you have the MRI. You should change that to the CT procedure.
This one right here?
Yes, change the MRI to CT. And then run that one. Line 32. What is that? Table data CT procedures. CT procedures. Copy the CT procedure from line 24.
Just this.
Yep, copy that one.
We're in, which one are we in?
32.
32. Yeah.
Pasting. Okay, now run line 32. What's that? Table. Can you remove the non-applicable that after procedure?
Remove all that.
And remove this. Stay here. One more. Okay, now run this one. Okay, now run line 34. You have number observation here. Now run line 37. Oh, it doesn't work because you have 3 different variables here. So
I need to take the PET out.
You have to fix that, yes. For the t-test, you can use only 2 variables.
Oh, it says test I guess that's Florida and what's it, Maryland, no MA, whatever that is. But doing all states, is that going to work?
Yes, but when you're not filtering the data use entire variables, right?
All right. So run that one.
And you have a t-test, right? Your t-test is really minus number 1.9 on power of minus 5. It's 0. There is a significant difference between these 2 variables. And then run, okay, fix the box plots. You have extra variable here. Remove the last one. Stay here. Add comma. Okay, now run line 41 to 43.
No. Actually, is that going to matter per ambulatory visit overall? Do I need to change any of that?
First, make sure to run the code, and after that, we can fix the label.
All right.
Okay, it doesn't work. Go back to the original. Let me see. Okay. Do you have the original data?
As far as the codes I copied from the class?
Yes.
Yeah, I have it up in the
No, don't change that. Save your code first and then go to the next codes. Or let me give you the number here. Oh, stay there with me. I will give you. Okay, the box plot should be. Let me look at your codes. Box. Don't open it. Cancel this one. Oh, save your codes. Are you saving your code? Go ahead and save your code.
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah.
Okay, save that. Okay, you okay? Put in. Yeah, that's it. That's a smart idea. Don't put it in. It's really hard to find this later. Okay, remove the bracket from the end of the line 41.
Bracket and all right.
No, okay, okay, I probably it works. Can you run 41 to 43? Okay, you have this, right? Okay, now you can change the title. Change the title. Here, add your title here. Deselect the code. Can you read in line 42? Can you read, add your title here?
Yep.
Okay, change your title. What's your title? Comparing CT and MRI procedures. This is the top title.
If I can. CT and
procedure. You can remove the bracket. Remove the bracket. You don't need that. And for Y value, Y label should be procedure, right?
Yeah.
Procedure only. And the name of variable instead of clinic should be MRI and CT, right? And the order of them is based on the order in line 41 and CT. Now rerun the line. Okay.
Bam.
Okay. There is an outlier. There is an outlier here, but we are not taking care of outlier for the, it's in the first assignment. Never mind. So go down to line remove line 45 to 47. You don't need that. Okay, you just subset the data. Scroll down. Okay, remove line 47 till 49. You don't need that. And here for line 49 is fine. Line 50, change the MRI procedure to CT procedure. Okay, now run line 49 to 57. Let's see the results. And then you can fix the label by yourself. Okay, you get it. You know how to change the label, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and fix the label. Okay, any other question, class?
Let me stop sharing.
Okay.
Where to begin?
Alicia, do you have any question?
Not at this moment right now.
Okay.
We might have some before the night's over.
Okay. Patsila, what was your topic? Is there any other question here? If not, I can pick up the question from Patsila and answer the question in my computer, and then you can copy that in your site later.
Okay.
What was your topic?
My topic is comparing average annual percent of diabetic Medicare enrollees age 65 to 75, having hemoglobin A1C between two states, which I took like Maryland and Virginia.
Okay.
So,
okay. Let me bring the data. Can you see my topic? Can you see my screen here, class?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you seeing RStudio?
Yes, I'm using RStudio.
No. Are you seeing my RStudio?
Yes, I'm seeing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I gave an example the other day in the class. Let me open that example. I have this file here. I believe I answered to Daniel or someone else the other day, Dennis maybe. And you are using the Medicare beneficiary data, right? You are comparing hemoglobin H1C between a state. Which states?
Maryland and Virginia.
Okay. And I said on that class, first of all, you need the data, you need to read the data. Let me give you, maybe this is, can you see this? It's so tiny. Can you see it's very clear? It's not, let me make it bigger. It's so much tiny. Let me give it 150. Okay. Yes. Okay, I think this is better now.
Yeah.
Okay. First thing first, you should read the data set. This is the data set, Medicare National Data, CSV.csv. This is the data from the class, and run this data. And then go for the name of variables, run this.
Okay, try running. That is not going into my.
It is not possible.
Yes.
You should see that. Look at your drive C, UMUC, and see what's the name of your data set. Is it data CSV or this is data CSV1?
It's Medicare National Data CSV1, which is
okay. Sure, you should put 1 here. That's it. The only thing. If you cannot see the data, it does mean the location is incorrect or the name of variable is incorrect. Name of the data set is incorrect.
So if I want to transfer it from my file through the RStudio, right?
You should read this.
To file.
No, you should read this line. This line read the data set from your computer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do I get it into this screen you have here?
Oh, you mean the codes?
Yeah, to put it in the RStudio to be able to run it.
You can click on here, open file. If you already copied the code, you can click here, open file. And then these are the RStudio R file I already have. In your side, you have the other codes. I don't know what's the name of your codes. Probably the name the codes I put in the website is the iExam codes. And let me go to the class and explain, because in addition of you, other person.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay. Go ahead, Alicia, please.
So what she was saying as far as copying from the file to RStudio for us to read the data.
Yes.
How do we actually do that? Because you were saying the code, but I was like, are we making my own code?
Me too.
I'm not trying to sound slow, but I'm like, am I creating my own code to upload there, or are you giving us code and then I just create the code?
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in class, right? This is my class. This is a discussion. And if you scroll down, you can see the class instructions.
Right.
This morning, a few students say, okay, we are not able to see that. I paste on the announcement page.
You did?
I did, yes. This is here in the announcement page. Then there is a data set. You should download the data. For example, for the Medicare National Data by County, you need to click on this.
Yes.
Yeah, all of that is safe.
Yeah, I have that.
You have this one, and you have this one, right? You have this one also. Save target as. Okay.
So that's what we're going to use.
If you use the save target as CUMUC, let me go with you with the same example. I'm here, CUMUC, iExam, right? If I click here, I save it. I'm going to RStudio. I'm click here, open file. I'm going to CUMUC.
I'm not seeing that.
CUMUC.
Are you in RStudio now?
This is here. I can.
Are you in RStudio? I'm not seeing it.
Oh, you are not. Oh, you are not seeing it.
No, we don't see RStudio.
I have to share again. This is RStudio. You can see this.
Okay.
You should in the
RStudio. Do we change this to basically what our topic is? Because, like, it says iExam, but I'm not doing that.
Okay, I will go step by step. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go step by step. Okay, so here I'm clicking on file, open file, C, UMUC, this is eye exam. This is this, right? This is it. Open this. You see the
Okay,
code.
what did you just click on? Eye exam or something?
Yes. Yes.
So we're not clicking on Medicare data.
No, in the eye exam, you know, in the eye studio, you don't need to see the data. You just need to see the codes.
You need the code, yes.
So you don't need to see the data.
Okay, I don't have that eye, whatever that is, the eye exam or something.
You should have, because I put it in front of your eyes. I download from the class, so I
don't think we have that in our class.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I'm not in you guys' class. That's interesting.
We don't have that in our class. That's like part of the issue.
I believe that.
Yeah, that's my issue. I don't have
bear with me. I'm sure Dr. Azadi posted in different locations of class. Dr. Azadi.
I can't find that code.
Okay, Petzela, ask your question from Dr. Azadi.
So what's your question? Because I have it in my class. I announced it, all this information.
Okay.
You want me to share it?
Dr. Azadi, the question is, I'm showing my students that I posted in the announcement page the master codes for the assignments. So they believe it is not in your class. I'm
She
sure.
posted the masters, but we don't have examples laid out like are in your class.
Yeah.
Oh, the master is the same.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I call it the master. I call it the eye exam. This is no differences.
Eye exam.
Because I share your screen. I can share my screen.
Yes, go ahead, Dr. Azadi. Go and share the screen.
Discussion.
Okay. Hello, Diane. You are muted. I can unmute yourself. Okay, you are here.
So this is the page that you can see the page.
Okay, bear with me, Diane. Bear with me. Dr. Azadi is talking. We'll back to you. Sure.
So this is in the announcement page. You see.
Dr. Azadi is still sharing. Still sharing. I cannot see.
Nothing.
Mr. Majgan Azadi has started sharing the screen, but it is not working. It's still waiting for us to see. Okay.
Let me stop sharing and again start sharing it.
Okay. Try again. It is in your announcement page.
Yeah.
Any student from Dr. Azadi can, okay, here, go, can see here.
So this is on announcement. It says instruction codes and CSV files.
Okay.
I have a step-by-step guideline here.
Okay.
I see there.
Here, I have all these topics here. And
okay. These are the data sets. Okay. Where is the master codes?
So I'm going down. This is master codes.
Master codes here. Dr. Azadi pasted the entire codes here and make.
So we can copy and paste that into our studio.
Yes.
Wait, it worked because I tried. It gave me error.
No, it's not possible to give you. You should click on the R Studio, open a new R script folder, and paste the code there. Let me share my screen with you.
I stopped the sharing. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Azadi. Thank you very much. You should open here, new file, new R script. Copy the paste from the copy the codes from the class and paste here.
Yeah, that's what I did. It came out with so many errors. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong.
It is not possible. If you copy the codes.
You see it? It's not. I'm not the only one.
I posted the master codes and you fixed it.
Okay, you have the master code here, right? So you had the codes. You work on that. So there is the codes there. As long as you paste that, you will see that of course, you should fix the codes based on your exercise, based on your assignments, but the codes is there. This is the plan. For the first assignment, try the codes, include the codes with assignments. And for the second assignments, you are practicing more and you are ready to go for the second assignment without any help. So I believe on this. And I believe you can do that. So
copying this code, if I'm using Maryland and Virginia, I should just change the Minnesota to Maryland. Is that it?
Okay, we're finishing with the code. Let me go step by step to make sure everything is clear. Okay, now this is the different question. We are the same page. You have the data set, right? Medicare National Data by county.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the master codes.
Yeah, according to
okay. Okay, and then you want to work with California and Maryland, or Maryland and Virginia, right?
Maryland, Virginia. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you codes here to be happy after this live session. I'm gonna work on that for you and the other class who are looking at this example. I'm gonna ask Dr. Azari to send this code to you.
Okay.
So you can run that in your site.
But Dr. Azari, she has
yes.
to do it for next time. She has to do it because if you do it for this,
for the next, because anyhow I have to work on this, Dr. Azari, to give an example. So I'm not, it's not bothering me to share the codes. Okay, this is the codes, and then you can go with this. Did you watch my previous video?
Yeah.
Okay, how did I do to find it?
You did great. I was actually able to.
No, how I did the name of the states. Can you give? How did I do that?
Maybe how you did the name of the state.
To see the name of the state, you should add this line, table data states. And you see the name of the states here. And then you can pick up the state you like, generate a subset data. For example, the Maryland, you should have, for all the, you should have more than 30 observations to run the codes. I see the Maryland has 24. It's
not okay.
In my side, it's not okay, but this is it's not okay because whenever you have less than 30 observation, you should work non-parametric tests. You should go with a Mann-Whitley test. You cannot go with t-test.
They said 30 or more.
Yes. Okay. So let's pick up. You just adjust your topic with Dr. Azari. Let's go with Alabama and Arkansas, right? You have both of them here.
I can't use Maryland either.
Let's go with Alabama and Arkansas. Look at any state with more than 30 observations. You can pick them up.
Okay.
Go with Tennessee and Texas. Go with what's the variable for the Virginia? How many variable is that? VA here.
It's 134.
134.
Okay, you can keep the VA. You can keep that. Where is the VA here? I can see you. Okay, here, Vermont, you cannot choose that. You can go with Washington states. Okay, this is the way you generate the subset data, right? You have the subset data here. And then you should work with these two data sets. And your topic was, and then you should go with the two topics. Your topic was comparing the hemoglobin A1C.
Yes.
Because you are using two states, you should go with the hemoglobin A1C overall, this variable. You can copy this variable from here.
And place it in there.
Change this variable. It's very, very easy to go. You just have one variable here. Is it not between black and white? It should be one variable because you are comparing two states. You have one variable and two states. All the place should be one variable. I should change even here between.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So mine is comparing two states, but also comparing black and white. So I should pick the variable that one is black, one is white, and overall.
Are you in my class, Alicia?
Yes, I am.
I believe I answered your question. I say you should talk between black and white or just two states. Go to the feedback and see that. I'm sure I answered that.
Okay.
Yes. Stay with one of them. Either two states or black and white. These
I
are
thought I must have misread. I thought it was black and white, but in two separate states. Okay.
No, you should stay or two states because you need two population. The t-test comparing two populations, right?
Right.
Two population. When you say two states and black and white is four population. For the four population, you should go with the ANOVA test. You cannot go with t-test. And you cannot compare two population. You have to run a regression model to see what the problem is. If you want to compare them. Okay, here you have this one, and then you should change all the variable to VA right here. This is the table VA. This is VA. California to VA. It's very easy, right?
Looks easy.
Of course it is easy. You should just give a stage.
Yeah, easy. With your mouth shut.
You doing that looks easy, but
exactly.
It's piece of cake. You should talk to our students.
I wish I knew how to do all of this like long time ago. No kidding.
Okay, this is it. You have everything here. You are reading the data. This is your means. And this is the standard deviation. This is your number of observation. This is t-test.
So running.
This is box plot. Right, this is a box plot, but black and white should be Virginia and Washington. And the order here is based on the order here. If you put Washington here and Virginia, you should change this label. And this comparing hemoglobin overall between Virginia and this is number of, this is the percentage. Actually, this is the percent of hemoglobin overall. The Y label should be this one. But you should give me your credit to me.
I know.
So. Okay. All right, so practice, this is it. So you have everything here. So it should change even here, the black and white to Virginia and Washington. So practice this. I will share this code with Dr. Azadi, and then I will share with is it possible to share codes through the Zoom? I believe it's not possible.
Why?
I guess I'm sorry if you posted in the...
I will post to you, Dr. Azadi, and please share with the student. You can share with the entire student. They can use this as an example for any other two states using the Medicare National Data by County. So you have everything, Batsala, here. So let me save it with your name then. I will share with that. Let's say hemoglobin A1C. A1C, Virginia and Washington. Okay, this is the code. And in your side, if your data set is Medicare National Data CSV1, you should put 1 here, right? Is it
Mine
1?
is 1, yeah.
Okay, it should 1. Okay, we are finished with this. Diana, do you have okay, Diane, do you have a question? Can you be close to your computer? As it's really hard for me to hear. Okay.
But telling Alicia that because we have the black and white for the V1C, we have to do it manually. What does that mean?
I still cannot hear you. Sorry.
We can't hear you, Jen.
You said you have to do it manually because we have black and white. What does that mean?
Okay, it's not possible to do it manually. How do you want to do that? Do you want to count them by hand and do you want to compute a t-test? How could it possible? It is possible. It is possible as long as you have a mean, a standard deviation, number of observations, you can compute the t-test.
Anybody know that?
Whenever you have these numbers here, these are the means, right? You have a mean, population 1, population 2, a standard deviation here. I explained that in one of the example in the class. If you have a mean, I do not recommend you to do that, but let me open a file for you here. But why you want to go manually doing that? How could it possible? I'm not recommending to do it at all. Don't do that. Install the RStudio, work with RStudio. Don't even go with Excel. So confusing, so complicated, and not right choice. But if you are expert in Excel, because Daniel is working with Excel and he's expert in Excel, so this is fine. If you are trying to start working with Excel, don't go with that. You're gonna be confused. You're gonna switch 1 or 2 column or row and you're gonna get a wrong result. The problem with Excel is even if you're doing wrong thing, you can see the numbers. That's the reason I'm not suggesting doing the Excel. Otherwise, Excel is a good program for, I'm using that for populating tables. It's very easy to do that. Most of the Medicare data are in Excel, but it's not good for the analysis. But if you are expert in Excel, this is fine, you can go with that. Okay, I promised myself to finish by 9. You have any other question? I can pick up one more question. Danny, I'm sorry, Diana, I can't hear you. Do you want to type? Okay, stop sharing here. I can look at the chat. Diane, please be close to the window, to the mic of your computer. If you are. Okay, you can. Okay, do you want to call? Okay, this is good now. I can hear you very well now.
So you were saying, because I'm using RStudio.
Okay.
And then I was listening to what you were explaining to Alicia. I just didn't understand.
Okay, and okay, this is what's your topic, Diane?
The hemoglobin A1C with the black and white.
Okay, A1C between black and white. It's very easy to go. So because you have the eye exam in the class. Are you in my class, Diane?
Yes.
Okay, so that's easy. You have eye exam. You have the eye exam. Let me share my screen. This is the last question I'm answering.
Oh no, but you gotta check the other one, the exercise 2.
I'm not picking up any question for exercise 2. No, it's a long. Okay, this is the eye exam here. Okay, I have to share my screen. Let me share my screen again.
Professor, so we're basically just going to use the codes for the eye exam that you uploaded, but we're just going to change it according to our topic?
Yes. If you are working with Minnesota Medicare National Data by County, if you are working with any other data sets, it should be also the same pattern because you are using 3 different functions: mean function, a standard deviation function, and my table function.
Right.
But the t-test box plot is and so 5 functions. That's the same. It's 5 functions of the RStudio, and you already learning those functions in the weekly exercise. Okay, here, Diane, this is the code for eye exam, and your topic was hemoglobin between black and white, correct? You should change hemoglobin black, hemoglobin white. These are 2 variables. Well, who has?
When you highlighted that, and then all this stuff appeared in the console, this is just her name from the data being uploaded, correct?
Are you talking about this part?
Yeah, because you ran that? I mean, because you ran that and this is just the name. Okay.
Yes. It's you are reading this data. And you call this data. You can call it any different name, but you call it data. And then RStudio read this file. This is a data file here.
Right.
Yes. Okay, let me go back to Diane. This is the codes. You have the name of variables. And then these are two variables, hemoglobin black and white. Where is that? Here. First hemoglobin black, you need to switch this with iExam black and hemoglobin white with iExam was to make it easier. Just copy hemoglobin and replace by iExam. It's very easy. Just change the iExam with hemoglobin and you are good to go all the way. Okay, I believe I'm not recording this live session now. Probably I'm not. Oh, am I recording this? I believe I'm recording. I'm recording. I can share that with you. You don't need to make a picture. This is fine. Okay, any other question? Any other last question?
I thought you said you were going to be here till 9:30.
I didn't say that, but I
yes,
can.
Yes, you did. Don't play like that.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, I will
8:30 to 9:30.
If I say that, I will stay till 9:30. Okay. So any other question?
Yes, I want to show you my exercise too.
Diane, do you mind to call through your phone also, because it's really hard to hear you, and even I'm answering the question. Other students try to listen that they don't understand the question. Do you want to call? Stay in this, and you also call over your phone. The number is here. I can give you the number. You have the number here, right? Is there any other question?
Hi, Professor. Oh.
Hi.
I don't know if I typed something wrong in RStudio, but when I'm trying to do exercise 2, like it's giving me an error message. Like it's saying that it cannot read my data set. So I logged on and I was trying to follow what you were showing here. Are we just using the same format and then copy and paste, or?
Did you read the data for the exercise 1?
For exercise 1 or 2?
1.
If I read it? Yeah, I already completed exercise 1.
Yeah, for that reason, I'm asking that question. Just copy this line from exercise 1, put it in exercise 2. You are making sure you are, because for some reason you are reading probably some different file or some changing that, but you should be able to run this because this is exactly the same data set and the data set is exactly in the same location.
So I'm just copying that you have highlighted into.
I'm exercise 2, but if you are in exercise 1, the line should be the same line. There's no differences between these two exercises. You can share also your screen and tell me what the problem is. But Diane was first. Let's ask her this question and then I will back to you.
Okay.
Diane, okay, go ahead. Diana?
Yes, I'm trying to call in.
Okay. Oh, I say I'm here in the class 8:30 till 9:30, but I be here at 8, so 8 till 9 is equal to 8:30, 9:30. It's 1 hour. Okay.
Oh, this exercise 2.
Yes, this is exercise 2. I can walk through this if you have a question about that. I can just go ahead through the exercise 2, and probably I'm going to answer Diane your question and general question, both of you. Or you want to ask your specific question, Diane? What's your choice? I cannot hear you, but you say it's fine. Okay. Okay. Janelle, do you want to show me the screen? I'd like to see what the problem is while you are not able to run that. I'm gonna stop sharing. Then I will back and review everything. Okay, here. Oh, I see. Can you run line 14? You have to highlight the last bracket also. You are not selecting that. Okay, that's interesting. Red, are you using a Mac? Oh, you are using Excel. Interesting, because HMGT 400 hospital. Can you go to the CUMUC? Did you open the HMGT 400 and save it?
Yes.
Okay, that's the reason. Maybe you changed the format of the file to the Excel. Can you open the file? Can you go open and the CUMUC? Okay, here, is it the new file you downloaded today? Can you right click and give me the info for that, properties?
Yeah, I downloaded the new file
click on the properties, the last one. Okay, you have, this is the CSV file. Okay, cancel this one, cancel this one. Okay, now remove the second file, HMGT 400 hospital.
This one?
Yes, delete this one. Delete it. Yes. And rename that and remove the number 1 from the end. Extra space. Okay, stay here. That's it. Go back to the RStudio. Okay, run this one. You should be able to read that now. Okay, you are reading the file. The problem was, for some reason, your previous file was changed to Excel, and whenever you download a new file, because you already have the file, your Windows automatically changed the hospital HMGT 400 to hospital HMGT 401. And that was the reason you were not able to read that. You want to select everything and just run to make sure you have entire codes?
Okay.
And this is fine if you want to introduce your daughter.
Say hi. Say, my name is Willoughby Love.
Hi.
Say hi.
She is learning statistics. This is the beauty of my class, that all the students, even they are not even the high school, learn statistics. Okay.
So
I believe you have everything in Drive CUMUC. Okay, I'll also change. You are running exercise 1. Do you want to run the exercise 2?
So I think that was my question. I downloaded the codes, but I'm a little bit confused on how I switch this out.
Okay, then, can you just click on the file on the top, deselect the code, or close this code. You want to close the code?
Close this?
Mm-hmm. And click on the file, open, file. Where is exercise 2 code? Let's see codes here. Where is that? Did you download the exercise 2 codes?
This was the data set that I saw on the, and then you said you use the same codes from exercise 1.
Yeah, the data set is the same data set, but you also need to download the codes from the class. if you go to the content, go to week 2, and the bonus RStudio working through bonus, and scroll down to, okay, here you go. Can you see that? Edu code.
Oh, I think that's what I was missing, why I was like
Yeah.
confused. 'Cause in the assignment, I only saw the data set.
Yeah, you can right click on the code and save as, or you can just copy everything and just, okay, if you save here, you're gonna see as a, go back. If you save here, you're gonna see as a text file. Okay. Go back, scroll, go back to the class.
Okay.
Yeah, close this one, close this browser. Okay, right click on the codes. Save target as, or save link as. Probably save link as. Okay, and save it here. Now go back to RStudio. And we are almost finished. If you want to go to the RStudio and open this one. Okay, open, yes, open this one. You can just run this. Everything is gonna be okay.
Okay, thank you.
You have everything here, okay?
Got it, thanks.
Sure, okay. Then I'm gonna walk through the exercise 2 codes for you and other classmates.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
please.
All right. I have the exercise 2, but it gives me like.
You want to stop sharing?
Cool.
You want me to what?
No, I was talking to Gina, so not you. So okay. Okay, here, and this is exercise 2. And I already explained how to save the code in your computer. So if you have a code, you can click on here, open file, and just open the codes. I have the codes, all of my codes in Dropbox, but probably you have in your Drive C, UMUC. I have my codes here. Here are the codes. If I open this, you will see this one. I'm not opening because I already opened this codes here. And then first things first, you have a sync command here. The sync command, the default is for Windows. C UMUC week 2 exercise txt file. And then because you already run the exercise 1, you already installed the package dplyr, so you just know to load the package. You don't need to install the package. You should fix this line, or you should make sure that you have a C UMUC in Drive C of your computer, and you make sure you have HMGT 400 there. And then you can just, okay, let me see, summarize. I see what I did here, so you don't need that. You can just mute this one. I'm not sure if you have this in the class. You don't need this, right? Codes. You can scroll down. Okay, it's me here. If I run all of them together, you should see everything here. Yeah, everything is in Drive C on my computer. C UMUC. Let me open from here. C UMUC. I have to share again here. Let me share a different screen here. And then this is exercise 2. This is it. Can you see my screen? Can you see this one? Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Or I should share the screen. Okay, this is the screen. Can you see this?
Yes, I see that.
Okay.
I have an issue because I don't have this on my computer. See that?
You don't have what?
Have it.
You don't have what?
Have this the T 2 times 14, the teaching and non-teaching hostel. My computer doesn't
Okay.
Oh, it's in another file. You have to open it. You can see it in a complete different screen. You have to go back and open it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You won't find it on the Aura Studio. You have to go back and open it in the file. If you go to your file, UMUC, yes, you will find it in there.
Can I share my screen with you, Professor? Because not only how do I do it?
Okay, I will do. Just give me 1 more minute. So this is the class. This is the teaching and non-teaching. This is the means. This is the standard deviation. And you see this message here with 2 more variables.
Yeah.
To get rid of this, you have to give more space to our studio.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think you got the wide.
So what?
Let me show my R Studio. Can you see my R Studio now?
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay. You should click on here, drag in the left and right. So drag it that to the very end and then run entire codes again. And then you will see everything here. If you like to see all the observation in the console, you can mute the sync command and run everything. You will see all the results here. And it's maybe easier for kind of number of observation because you can see the name of variables here, but if you go with a txt file, you cannot see that. Okay, so I'm finished with this. And then, okay, 1 more point. And then you can just copy for the copying the plot, you can click on the export here, copy to the clipboard, and copy plots.
You can do that too.
Yes.
Do that again, Professor. How did you do that? You just go to import?
Yes. Click on the export.
Import, copy, clipboard. Oh, okay. Then
and
you can
copy.
Then you can put it in your work. Okay.
And if you go to the if you go to the Word, there is no paste command there. You should press Ctrl V together. You can paste the file there. If you are in the MacBook, you can press Command V because usually the Control switch with Command in the Mac. And this is it. If you are, Diane, you want to share your screen, I'm finished with the exercise.
Yeah, because I end up with like six plot graphs, and it was just, how do I share my screen?
Oh, for sharing your screen, there's a green button in the bottom. Click on the share.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay. And then where's my studio? Right here.
Okay.
And then I think.
Okay, I see your studio here. Okay. First of all, mute line 62 and 63. There.
Okay.
Let's scroll down to 62 and let's. No, that's fine. I see the point here. You know the type of codes you have in the class. Populate the tables, populate the data to the table. Basically, you have everything in Excel now. If you go to the CMUC and open W2M, can you go to the CMUC?
Yeah.
Go
right
please,
here.
Please go down. You need to.
Right here.
You should reshare your screen because I can see only your R Studio here.
Oh, so okay, share.
Stop sharing and share again because you have to choose. Okay, that's it. These are all the means you need, right?
Yeah.
So you have everything in Excel, and the other file is can you open the W2S?
Sure.
That is all the standard deviation.
Yeah, that's how he did it for me. I don't know why.
Okay, if you like to change that, go back to our studio. I will say how to find you can change your code as I present here for you.
Okay, you want me to go? Okay.
Go back to the R Studio and share your R Studio.
Okay, all right. R Studio is up right here.
I can see that. I can see Excel.
Okay, hold on. Right there.
Okay.
Good?
mute line 62 and 63.
So put a hashtag.
Mm-hmm. I can see you are working lots with Twitter, so let's put a hashtag here. Yes, same for 63. Scroll up. Scroll up. Stay line 45. Line 45. Remove TSE2. And remove the other one. Okay. Enter. Okay. Remove. Okay. Remove everything before summarize. Before summarize. Yes. Okay. Go up. Go up. Do the same with line 28. Yes. And it's cool. Go up. Go up. Go up. Okay. Okay. Did you run? Okay. Mute line 10. I see you run already all of them. You don't need to install the deploy package again. Okay. Mute this one. Now select everything and run together. Press Ctrl A. I'll select all. This is the other way. You run this. And if you go to CUMUC, and you know how to switch between graph, right? You can click on the back here in the and back. Can you see that?
Where?
A little bit on the left side.
The blue arrow.
Left side.
Left.
This?
That's
it
it.
gave me 8 of them. I have like 8 of them. So which one do I choose?
Scroll down in the codes, you will see that. Scroll down the codes.
You want me to move this?
No, I like to go to the codes, deselect the codes and scroll down to the very end.
Okay, hold on.
No, you are looking at the console. I mean the codes. The place you highlighted is the codes.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, click on someplace and deselect the code. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, first scroll down to see the box plot command. Scroll down. Here,
right
stay here. The figure 3, look at the title. Comparing total cost between teaching and non-teaching hospital, right?
Yeah, teaching hospital.
Okay, look at figure 4.
Look at what?
Scroll down, scroll down. Look at the title of figure 4.
Figure 4.
Comparing revenue between teaching and non-teaching. Okay, scroll down.
Okay.
Scroll down. Okay, look at line 193. If you look at line 93, you see I subset the data. I remove if the observation was more than $1.8 million because it was an outlier in the data set. I removed that. Then you can compare the two. Yeah, that's the
so
figure
take
number.
It off?
No, don't take it off. The figure, the figure 3A, the figure 3A is the same. No, don't do that. Don't do anything. I'm just explaining what's the difference between the two different tables. Yeah. Okay. The figure 3 is the original figure plots. The figure 3A is a plot after removing outliers.
Oh.
The same for figure 4 and 4A. Scroll down. Scroll down. The same here for the revenue. The figure 4A is all of them after removing outliers. So you should not have 8 plots. You should have only 4 plots. Why 8?
So which one do you want? A or 8A, the 3A or the 3?
3, 4, 3A, 4A.
Oh, so you want all 4 of
yes.
them?
Whenever you're watching everything in the codes, copy that to the class. So I understand you followed it and try to understand that. So just don't run and give me the tables. I like you to understand what's the differences between 3 and 3A. What is the difference between 4 and 4A? So practice.
Okay, compare and contrast.
Practice and make sure now save your codes.
How do I do that? Because I just don't turn my computer off.
Okay.
Every time I turn my computer off, I come back, I have to start all over again.
The easy way is press Control S.
I do the very same thing.
Yeah, I don't turn it off.
Press Control S.
Control S as in Sam or Control F as in Frank?
S as in Sam.
Okay, Control F.
That's it.
Semester.
Yes.
So you're looking for 4 tables for exercise 2?
No, for exercise 2 is only one table. Table 2. Why 4 table? This is the table.
When it asks for the cost, the total cost.
No, the cost is only one variable in the day. Let me show you the exercise.
Because I think I only put 2 in mine. Mine was comparing the cost, and the other one was comparing the revenue. Is that correct?
Are you talking about the box plots or just talking?
Yes, the box plots only.
Yes, one of them is cost, the other is revenue. Yes, you are right. But you have the cost after eliminating outliers, and you have a revenue after eliminating the outliers.
So I should put the ones eliminating the outliers?
Whenever you have all the 4, please post all of them 4.
You want all 4?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
because I only post, okay. Dang, but I didn't do the exercise 1. I didn't know.
For the exercise 1.
It's showing 3 plots. It's not showing 4 like you request. See, 1. Hold on. Look.
Can you give more space to the plot? I can see the numbers.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you. This is 3A. Okay.
All right, let's start from the, see, this is 3.
This is 4. Click back, click.
Hold on.
That's what.
3A, okay, click. 4A. So you are clicking so quick. So there is a 3, 4, 3A, 4A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Is there someone else ask question? Is there any other question? Okay.
You will be available by email.
I am
later in the week. Because I might have some more questions.
I am available on the email, yes. Okay.
When is the next Zoom session, Professor?
You mean posting this? I'm gonna save it and do it and save it and just post it in the class just now after this meeting.
Okay.
Don't wait till Saturday
I think I missed the first probably 30 to 45 minutes of this one.
We just go to answering some question from the students. It was not I don't call it the live session. I'm just call it the answer to the question, because for the live session I have an agenda. I can go through my task, and then here I'm trying to answer the questions. Okay.
Okay.
Diane, please stop sharing your screen, and then
yes. Diane is afraid to turn off her computer. Okay. I don't blame you.
Okay, we are.
I'm like, nobody touch it.
It's 9:31. Dr.
Okay.
Azadi, do you have anything else? Thank you. Dr. Azadi, are you here with us?
She's mute. She was muted out.
Yeah, I think you are.
Oh, there she.
Dr. Azadi, you are muted.
So, Professor, are you going to put that code for the assignment 1?
I'm going to send that code to Dr. Azadi, and she will get you in the class.
Yeah, because we don't have that code. I have the data set, but the code I don't. If I copy it and paste it, it doesn't work.
No, you have the codes, but you don't have the codes for your assignments. You should modify that.
Yes,
I just did it here for you.
Exactly.
Okay. Dr. Azadi, you are still muted.
I
I'm sorry. Because you are still muted. Can you just unmute yourself? I think I did it.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
So I guess for
I cannot hear you at all. I think you are still muted, Dr. Azadi.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes.
So Dr. Zara, I guess since you prepare some codes for some of the students for this assignment, they should do this next assignment to just kind of have more practice for the future practice and career, okay?
Okay.
And one more thing, I just want to know, let you know that like some of the students, I hope like those students that they're trying to do their exercises on Sunday or Saturday night.
Barely here.
Can you hear me?
Your quality of you is maybe you should be closer to your computer.
Hey, you can hear me now?
I can hear you now well.
Okay, sure. So I guess I wish we had all the students here because I'm getting some, I guess some questions on Saturday.
I should stay till morning and answering all the questions if I want all the students in the class.
They wait for Saturday night and on Sunday
It's gonna be 60 students, and for answering the 60 questions, it's
very good though.
So I expect you guys that you were on the phone tonight. Just help your other classmates when they're asking questions on.
okay. Yeah, yes, please try. Yeah, this is a class for contribution and helping each other. This is completely fine. Okay, class.
Thank you so much, Dr. Zanner.
Thank you, everyone. You're welcome.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Okay, this is the end of live session today, 8:30, August 13, 9:34 p.m. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.